Venezuela's National Guard violently put an end to protests that broke out in front of the country's Supreme Court. Students were the first to rally against the court's decision to strip the National Assembly of its powers. Hours later, dozens of Caracas residents blocked the main expressway. They stopped traffic, chanting slogans against a government they believe has staged a coup, lurching towards dictatorship. Foreign pressure against the court's takeover is also mounting.
What happened makes it obligatory for us to lift our protest voices as well as our voices of solidarity with Venezuelan democracy, which has clearly been made vulnerable. Annulling their power with an arbitrary decision is unacceptable. This clearly destroys the most important pillar of any democracy, which is popular representation.
But the most unexpected criticism came from Venezuela's top prosecutor, Attorney General Luisa Ortega, until now a close ally of President Nicolas Maduro. It was a rare show of internal dissent.
In the Supreme Court decisions, there are evident violations of the constitutional order and a disregard for our state model, our written constitution of the Republic of Venezuela. It's a rupture of the constitutional order. It's my obligation to express my great concern to the country.
Venezuelans continue to struggle with a fourth year of recession, scarcities of food and medicines, and the highest inflation in the world.
Here on the border with Colombia, thousands of Venezuelans cross in search of basic goods on a daily basis. They fear this new political crisis means that the border could be closed once again, making their life even more difficult.
Hunger, lack of medicine, babies dying. How did the government bring us to this point? And now they're eliminating a basic constitutional institution, and we pay the consequences.
The president insists its problems are the consequence of an economic war waged by its enemies directed by the United States.
The only one promoting interventionist politics to dominate our people is the North American empire, the United States. Now they want to try to keep a certain distance and give the dirty work to a coalition of right-wing governments at the Organization of American States. It's immoral.
More protests are called for Saturday, but few see how a divided opposition could topple a government increasingly in control of all levels of power. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Cucuta.